Now let's talk about changes of character and trend reversals. Identifying when the market structure is shifting and trends are changing is important, staying on top of the market and truly understanding price action and the overall direction of the market. Failure to identify these shifts can cause you to be on the wrong side of the market and ultimately put you fighting against the overall market trend when you're looking to execute trades. So the first thing we need to discuss is, what is a change of character? A change of character, or a chalk, is the first shift in market structure that could suggest that the overall trend is switching. Like breaks of structure, a chalk is only considered valid if the previous structure level has a candle break and close, or more specifically, we see a hard close candle confirmation. Let's talk about a bearish change of character first. A bearish change of character takes place when the previous low of a bullish trend or bullish structural range is broken and the market has switched from bullish structural ranges to a bearish structural range. So if we look at this example, we can see that bullish structural ranges are being created. We have a bullish trend. We're creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And if we look at the final bullish structural range, we have our continuation point high and our invalidation point low. So in this example, we can see that price has broken the previous bullish trend's higher low, which means that the bullish structural range is no longer valid as we've broken that invalidation point low. Because the bullish structure has been broken and now a bearish structural range is starting to form, this means that the trend is possibly shifting from bullish to bearish. Even though a change of character has taken place in this example, this doesn't necessarily mean that the trend has fully switched bearish, and we'll discuss on how to confirm trend reversals in just a few moments. Now let's take a look at the same example, but a bullish change of character. So, as you may have expected, a bullish change of character takes place when the previous high of a bearish trend or bearish structural range is broken. The market has switched from a bearish structural range into a bullish structural range. So we can see in this example, we have bearish market structure, a bearish trend, bearish structural ranges being created where we're seeing lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and a lower low pointing in. And if we take our area of focus to the last structural range, the bearish structural range, we can see that we have our continuation point low and our invalidation point high. And as we can see, that price has broken the previous lower high of the bearish trend. This means that the bearish structural range is no longer valid and that a bullish structural range is forming. So because the bearish structural range has been broken and now a bullish structural range is starting, this means that the trend is potentially shifting from bearish to bullish. Even though a change of character has taken place in this example, this doesn't necessarily mean that the trend has fully switched to bullish just yet. This is an initial confirmation that potentially this could be happening. So based on those two examples and the last point for each, how do we actually confirm a trend reversal? A trend reversal is confirmed when two structure breaks occur back to back in the same direction. So a trend reversal happens when the trend shifts from bullish to bearish and from bearish to bullish after first changing character. The first break of structure is the change of character as we discussed, and then that second break of structure is what confirms that reversal. After the reversal has been confirmed, price is likely going to continue in that newly established trending direction. For the reversal to be valid and confirmed, a hard close candle confirmation is needed. Just like the confirming breaks of structure and the changes of character. We just want that additional confirmation that the trend is actually fully shifting and that we've seen that true break of structure. So let's take a look at a bearish trend reversal example. What we can see is a bullish trend printing higher highs and higher lows is ending as we see the invalidation point of the bullish structural range has been broken and new lower low has formed into the market. Structure shifts bearish and the trend prints lower lows and lower highs. So as we create the first bearish structural range, we break the continuation point low, forming a new lower low, and we can see that the bearish trend is now confirmed. The bullish structure has turned into bearish structure. So a change of character takes place when the previous higher low of the bullish structure is broken and a lower low forms. When the market forms a second lower low, the reversal is confirmed, confirming the bearish market structure. Now let's take a look at the bullish trend reversal and basically just flip everything that I said. A bearish trend is printing lower lows and lower highs, which ends when we see the invalidation point high being broken and a new higher high being printed in the market. And the market shifts to a bullish trend, printing higher highs and higher lows. The bearish structure has turned into bullish structure. A change of character takes place when the previous lower high of the bearish structure is broken and a new higher high forms. Once the market forms a second higher high or breaks the continuation high of the bullish structural range, the reversal is confirmed and the bullish market structure is confirmed. So confirming trend reversals in this respect, waiting for two breaks of structure, is going to give you that ultimate confirmation that price action is switching trends from bullish to bearish or bearish to bullish. And this is ultimately going to provide you that level of confirmation that a new trend is taking place, and you can make sure that you are on the right side of that market trend.